Hello everyone. Again, this lecture is continuation of database commands. In the previous lecture, we have discussed insert command, update command, delete command. Now we will discuss modify command. Now, generally we have a question always arises, what is the difference between update and modify command? So the difference is update command is only used for changing the values of existing record, but modify command, if the record is existing in the database, then it will change that record. If the record is not existing in the database, it will insert that record. So modify fulfill both the purpose, it will update as well as insert. So we will go for SC38 program. I am going for the change mode of the same program. Now I will use the modify command. So I will comment this update command. I am uncommenting this employee ID and name. Now I will use modify command. So what is the syntax for modify command? Modify. Our database table name is that emp table underscore 27 from, what is my structure name? ls underscore data. Now if our operation is successful, then I am writing successfully modified. Now what we will do? Firstly we will modify the existing record, and then we try to modify the record which is not existing. Then we will see it will insert that record. Now I will go for the syntax. I am activating the program. I am displaying the table in another session. This is my table. I am going for the contents of the table. I am displaying the contents. Suppose I am going for employee ID 10, and for employee ID 10, suppose I am changing the name from Payal to Priya, suppose. Now if I am executing this program, for employee ID 10, I am changing the name to Priya, suppose. Now if I am executing the program, I am getting the message successfully modified. Now if I am checking for the refreshing the contents, see 10 number is Priya. Now suppose I am passing the employee ID 15, suppose. See, 15 is not in the database table. Now suppose for 15 ID I am passing the name, suppose Priyashish. Now see, if there is a update command, if we are using update command instead of modify command, then it will not do anything, because 15 is not in the database table. But because if we are using modify command, then firstly it will check 15 is in the database. No, 15 is not in the database. So then it will insert this record. So modify fulfill both the purpose. If the record is existing, it will change that record. If the record is not existing, it will update that record. If it will insert that record. So it will also, if I am executing the program, I am getting the message successfully modified. If I am refreshing the table, see 15 is now inserted. So with the help of modify command, you can modify the existing records also, and if the record is not there, you can insert that record. So this is all about the database commands. So we have total 5 database commands: select, insert, update, delete and modify. Select is only for fetching or displaying the data. Rest all commands are used for updating the database records. Thank you everyone.